Hello students, how are you? I think you are fine and well, doing your job properly. Today again we will start our syllabus in routine. We will start chapter name, some application of trigonometry. Chapter, if you are talking about chapter number 9, so we can say chapter number 9. Already we discussed up to chapter number 8. What we discussed? Complete solution of the NCERT, examples, introduction, multiple choice question, case study, region-based question, previous year question papers. Till chapter number 8. Now, today we can start chapter number 9, class 10th, math, some application of trigonometry. Some application of trigonometry. So, here is the use of trigonometry in our daily life. I think all of you know what is sine theta, what is cos theta, what is tangent theta, secant theta, cosecant theta, and cotangent theta. Already I told you a triangle contains 6 elements, 3 angles and 3 sides. So sine theta, cos theta, tangent theta, secant theta, cosecant theta, and cotangent theta are the relation between these elements. Understood? So here we will read about their applications. Application, what type of application? So many application. If you have to find out the height of Mount Everest, we are not able to find its height directly. Indirectly, with the help of trigonometry, it's possible. So today we will discuss about the introduction of this chapter. So we will start this. So one picture given here. In previous chapter you have studied about trigonometric ratios. So these ratio, we know sine theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos theta base by hypotenuse, tangent theta perpendicular by base, and 3 more, they are reciprocal of it. H by P, cosecant theta, H by B, what is this? Secant theta, and B by P, this is cotangent theta. I can tell also about this, what's the value of sine 0, what's the value of sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, and at last sine 90. And with the help of this, we can find out remaining trigonometric ratios value also at 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. If you don't know, you can check my previous lectures which are given on our channel. But in this chapter we will read about some application of these trigonometric ratios. In previous chapter you have studied about trigonometric ratios. So I have explained these also. If this word came here, in this chapter you will studying about some ways in which trigonometry is used in our daily life around us. So in previous chapter we have read about the basic of that chapter, basic of the trigonometries. Till 9th class, there is no concept related to trigonometry in your syllabus. From 10th class, it started. So chapter number 8 is the base of that. Now, in chapter number 9, what's given? Some application of trigonometry is given. What's the use of trigonometry in our daily life and how can we connect trigonometry in our daily lives? So, where is useful it? So, let us consider 8.1 previous chapter, which is redrawn below in the figure. This one figure is given. Which figure is given? This. What is this? Qutub Minar. What is this? Qutub Minar. And we want to find out, what we want to find out? Its height. This is a Qutub Minar. And we want to find out its height. So directly not possible. So this is like this. And this is an angle. If this is a person standing here and looking at the top of this Qutub Minar, one angle is formed in the eyes of that person. So this angle is known as angle of elevation. If someone standing on the ground and looking upside, and one angle is formed, that angle is known as angle of elevation. So this type of picture formed, this type. Someone standing here, looking here, this is B. This angle is formed. This is known as angle of elevation. Already I told you, opposite to this angle is 90 degrees, so opposite to it's always hypotenuse, and opposite to this perpendicular, and this is a base. So by using trigonometry, we can find out the height of Qutub Minar here indirectly. If we know this person standing, its distance, how much from the foot of the Qutub Minar, and what's the value of this angle, then easily we can find out its height. Understood? Like this, if angle is theta, so we can say sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Which one is the perpendicular? BC by AC. Otherwise, if we know this, so we can find out cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse. Base by perpendicular. This is base by hypotenuse is this. So what we can find out? Cotangent theta is equal to base by perpendicular. This is the base divided by the perpendicular. Otherwise, directly we can find out tangent theta is equal to perpendicular by base. Which we have to find out? This perpendicular. So tangent theta into B is equal to your P. So in this way, trigonometry is helpful, and these are the application. And if someone standing downside and looking upside of a object, then that angle is known as angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. So here also given in this figure the line AC. In this figure, line AC. AC is this. The line AC drawn from the eye of the student to the top of the minar is called the line of the sight. So this is here also written, if student standing here and this is looking at the top of the minar, so this line is known as line of sight. Understood? The student is looking at the top of the minar, the angle BAC. Angle BAC. Which angle? This angle BAC. Angle BAC. So formed by the line of the sight with the horizontal. So this is the line of the sight and this is a horizontal line. Making one angle. Making a angle is called the angle of elevation of the top of the minar from the eye of the student. Or in simple way we can say angle between the horizontal and the line of sight is called the angle of elevation. Horizontal mean this, vertical mean this. Understood? The line of sight is the line drawn from the eyes of an observer to the point in the object viewed by the observer. The angle of elevation of the point views is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal. So that one written that I had told you. Understood? This angle formed, and this angle is known as angle of elevation. That already I told you. If someone standing on the ground and looking on the top of an object, then the angle formed by the horizontal line and the line of sight is known as angle of elevation, and this is a horizontal level. Understood? Now one more condition, only two type of angle formed here, angle of elevation and angle of depression. So now consider the situation given in the figure 8.2, the girl sitting on the balcony. This is a girl sitting where? In the balcony, is looking down at the flower pot placed. One flower pot is placed on the ground, stair of the temple. In this case, the line of the sight is below the horizontal level. So horizontal level this become, and this girl is looking here. This is line of sight, this angle is formed, and this angle is known as angle of depression. If someone standing on the top and looking downside, that angle found between the horizontal level and the line of sight, that angle is known as angle of depression. So this angle is known as angle of depression. So upstairs temple, in this case, the line of the sight is below the horizontal level. The angle so found by the line of sight with the horizontal is called the angle of depression. Like this, someone standing here on the multi-story building, and here is also, so looking here, so it's meaning looking like this. So this is the level, so this angle formed. This angle is formed. Standing here, looking downside, so this angle is known as angle of depression. Angle of depression. So only two type of angle in it, but this angle is equal to this angle. Why? Alternate angles between two parallel lines. One parallel line is this, another parallel line is this, and this is the third one which is cutting it. Then alternate interior angle are formed, and alternate interior angle between the two parallel lines are equal. So this angle formed is equal to this. But till this you can understand. Angle of depression of a point on the object being viewed is the angle formed by the line of the sight with the horizontal when the point is below the horizontal level. If point is above the horizontal level, then angle of elevation. If point is below the horizontal level, then one dot, that's known as angle of depression. Understood? That is the case when the lower our head look at the point. It's meaning we are looking downside, we are doing our head like this. It's meaning angle of depression, and if you are looking upside, that is angle of elevation. So many ways tell you can learn it. How can you remember it? Now you may identify the line of the sight and the angle so formed in the figure. Are the angle of elevation or angle of depression? Let us refer this again. If you want to find the height CD of the minar, so this is a minar and this is a horizontal level, and looking here, this angle is formed. And this is what minar. So saying, let us refer to the figure 9.1 again. If you want to find the height CD, which height? CD. This is A, B, CD where? Look one time. So this is A, B, C, D and E. So what's taken? This is C, and it's someone standing here, and this is saying what? D. If you want to find the height CD of the minar without actually measuring it, what information do you need? If we have to find out this BC or CD, then what information we need? We need this angle, we need this distance. The distance DE at which the student is standing from the foot of the minar, that's telling this distance we need. What distance need? This distance we need. The angle of elevation, that already I told you, this angle we need. If we know these two things, then easily we can measure the height AE of the student. And whose height? Height of the student. What's the height of this student? This also we need. Understood? Assuming that the above three conditions are known, how can you determine? How can we? This is picture is like this. Again, I am formed here. A, B, C, and this is what? This is C, D. This is the height of that person. This is the angle of elevation, and this is the distance. So written in the figure, CD equal to CB plus BD. CD, what's your CD? CD, this CD is equal to CB plus BD. CB, CD plus BD. Understood? CB plus BD, and BD equal to AE, and this is BD equal to this AE, this BD equal to AE, which is the height of the student. To find BC, this we have to find out BC. We will trigonometric ratios, angle BAC, this angle BAC saying theta. Understood? In triangle ABC, the side BC, opposite side of the relation to note angle A. Now, which is the trigonometric ratio can be used? Which one of them has the two values that we have? One we need to find out. Our search narrow down to the using either tangent A or cotangent A. So that already I know. I am saying this is X. Understood? The angle is theta. So we can find out like this: tangent theta is equal to perpendicular by base. So which one is perpendicular? If this angle is this, opposite to this is what? Perpendicular. And above opposite to this angle, and which one is the base? This is the base. So what we can say? BC by AB. And what we have to find out? BC. So AB tangent theta is equal to BC. Yes or no? And BC is the height of the minar. BC is what? Height of the minar. So we will take one example through this example. So what's the summary of this introduction? It's meaning two type of angles. One is the angle of depression, other is the angle of elevation. Angle of the elevation from the bottom to the top. Angle formed to the line of the site and the horizontal above the horizontal level. Angle of depression meaning if we are looking downside from the horizontal level. Yes or no? So here one question given. Through this question we will try to understand it. A tower stand vertically on the ground. This is a tower. This tower is standing here vertically. Tower is this. From a point on the ground which is 15 meter away. This distance is 15 meter away from foot of the tower. The angle of elevation, if someone standing here and looking there, angle formed is how much degree? 60 degree. Top of the tower is found to 60. Find the height of the tower. So Look one time by taking an example, so much simple portion, and what's the application of trigonometry. This also telling. By directly, not indirectly, we can measure the height of this tower in triangle. Which triangle? ABC. AB is the tower. C is a point on the ground whose distance from the foot of tower is 15 meter. 15 meter. Understood or not? What is tangent 60 here? Perpendicular by base. So which one is the base? BC by AB. Opposite to this always perpendicular. So this is equal to AB by BC. What's tangent 60? Is equal to AB by AC. So what's your AB? Is equal to AC tangent 60. What's it? Tangent 60. What's your AC? AC is 15. What's your tangent 60? And root 3. This is what? AB. So how much AB? 15 and root 3. 15 and root 3. What's the 15 and root 3? Is the height of the tower. What's AB? Height of the tower. And this angle of elevation. So these are the uses of this. We have taken one example. We can start from tomorrow taking more example. Yes or no? So this is one example we have taken and told you what's the use of it. Understand, from tomorrow we can take more problems, example and exercise. Today we have taken this lecture as an introduction lecture. By one example I have taken. Understood, and the angle of elevation example also I have taken. How can you find out it? So there are so many applications of trigonometry in our daily life. Tomorrow we can start with more examples. Thank you for today. Best of luck.